We have a special guest with us this morning. He is Garrison Peters. He is with an organization known as Community First, operating here in Minden. Garrison was here some time ago as we started to kick off the organization and its purpose, and Garrison getting himself together over there. How you doing this morning, Garrison? You doing okay for a Monday?
Yes, sir. I'm doing pretty good.
All right. I know it's a Monday. Thanks for coming in early to visit with us today. First of all, let's kind of just back up and start. What is Community First, and what's it kind of formed and for, and what's its purpose?
Community First is a school. It's called the School of Community First, People for the People. And what we do, we help young people. We help people of all ages get their high set, along with offering them wraparound programs such as financial literacy, health literacy, giving them self-esteem. They receive all this while they're coming to school. And so once they get in school, we surround them with all that. The high set is completely free. The whole program is completely free. We pay for everything.
Just so you know, high set is what used to be called GED, for those who may not be familiar.
High set used to be GED, but now but the difference between the GED and a high set is your high set is equivalent to your high school diploma. It's exactly the same thing. You're just going a different route of getting your education.
Where is your school located?
We're at 202 Miller Street, right beside UCAP. Right beside UCAP. And the hours of operation is 5 days a week, 9 o'clock to 12, and that's where we're located at.
If someone is interested in taking advantage of this service, how would they go about it? Is there a waiting list? Is there a limited class size? How's all that work?
Actually, we have 35 students.
Okay.
35 students who attend every day. It's not a limitations yet, but we are filling up day by day. You can come by, give us a call at give us a call at 318-606-6584, or go to our Facebook page, Community First, People for the People. The kids are more familiar with the Facebook page than I am.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, social media for sure is
good. For real.
Is this a year-round program, or do you just run when the school year runs?
No, we run year-round.
Okay.
What we're finding, once we get the younger people involved, we need to make sure they're there all the time. We don't want to give them too much of a break in between. They allow them to fall back into their surroundings.
You spoke about the school, and you mentioned some other things as well. How do you implement this type of information to young people? Talked about self-esteem, financial advice, and that sort of thing. How does that work?
Well, we work with other businesses and nonprofits, such as Bank On, Northwest Louisiana. Miss Rashida Dawson, she comes in and she teaches banking, and she teaches financial literacy, credit, how to start a business. How to start a checking account, how to maintain it, and she's very important. A lot of the people that we come across and deal with, they have no idea about financial literacy. They have no idea about a lot of things. And so what we do, we educate them as they receive their high set on the different things. Like, for instance, we have counseling service we provide. And the thing is, I would say we have like 10, 16, and 17-year-old. And a lot of issue is because they need counseling. Before they can learn anything, they have a lot of things they have to deal with, and that's just across the board.
Counseling in variety of areas, or
variety of areas, yes, sir. But once we give them that counseling, and they have someone to talk with and work through the issues they're dealing with, the learning become open for them.
Now, is this part of their day if they're coming to your school? Is this some of the stuff they get, or is this a separate?
No, it's part of the school curricular.
Okay.
We have it like at different times of the week. But it's part of the school curriculum. And the kids have to have a certain amount of hours. Like they have to have 4 hours in family counseling. That's what we just finished talking about.
Okay.
4 hours in health literacy, which is being provided by United Healthcare. And 4 hours of financial literacy, which we just finished talking about. And community service, I make them do 8 hours.
So this is in addition to their
high set
education curriculum to get their
high set.
Right. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And the thing is with that is that we have to change their mindset.
Right.
So with them coming into the school to get their high set, that's important. But what is the most important thing is we start changing their minds, molding their minds, so when they go home, they can take it back into the community with them, and that's the goal.
You deal with these kids every day. You probably they told you things and that they wouldn't tell anybody else. But we have schools, we have social programs, we have this, we have that, we have. How is it that somehow these kids, I'm assuming these are kids that still manage to slip through the cracks some kind of way? What's going on now? What are they telling you out there?
What the students are telling us across the board, Shreveport, Bossier here, Caddo, Bienville Parish, they're telling us they don't feel like they belong.
Okay.
They don't have any leadership,
In the home, in the community, or both?
When we speak about leadership, we speak about everything, all above, everything you just named. If you let me take this for instance. Okay, we don't have fathers in our homes anymore. Okay, if we don't have fathers, we don't have community. We don't have communities. And young people, for instance, my generation, we don't have leaders that we can look up to. We try to find them, but it's a discourse between leadership and our generation. And the younger generation, they're craving for leaders, and they're craving for God, and then they're craving for leaders. We're faith-based, and a lot of kids want to know who God is. They just don't know where to go to find out. They want to have leadership. They want to be told what to do, but they don't have anyone doing it.
Right.
They don't like being looked down on.
Do they feel that's what happens when they go to a regular school setting, or
they feel that's what happens when they go to church? They feel that's what happens when they go to school. I mean, it's across the board. That's what we're dealing with. Yeah. I mean, it's different, and we have to be ready, and we have to get in front of this thing, because this generation we're dealing with now are totally different than anything we ever seen.
Well, they're growing in a different world. So we're talking about social media. That has inculcated our lives, and when you're a young person, they grew up with automatic electronic information. So I guess that's part of it too. Yeah.
That's what they communicate.
Yeah.
They communicate like that. I mean, that's the biggest ways for them to communicate. You can be in a room with 5 young people, and they can be texting each other at the same time, and you not
saying a word.
So yeah.
Right.
So that plays a big part, but we can turn that around. We use that to our advantage. So we have our young people posting on Facebook. We have our young people using the media to get more young people into the program. I mean, we have 35 students in the high set program, age range from 16 to 63. And
really?
Yes, sir. And the 63-year-old, she come every single day faithfully. She's the first one to ever assessment.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if someone's at home now, they have a kid out of school, they're up there. I guess the youngest you can take is 16. I'm assuming. I don't know how young can you go.
The youngest we can take is 16. Yeah. They have to go through what's the Parish School Board, Mr. Washington.
I think he has to kind of recommend it. They have to be allowed to do that. Yeah,
that's right. He have to recommend it and give a waiver for them to come to the school.
So if they're 16 and they're thinking, the regular school thing is just not working for me, this is something I'm interested in, the first thing they need to do is get to the school board office and talk to Mr. Washington about being eligible to enter the program.
Yes, sir. That's the exact first thing they need to do. They can go to our webpage, communityfirsthighset.com, and it has all the information and detail on what they need to do, how they need to proceed and everything.
Next step is then they'll go and then they enroll, but like you said, there are requirements. They have to show up. They have to do some things.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people.
You can't just come and show up, get your form, and go to the house.
Yes,
right?
sir. A lot of times. No, we expect that community first. We expect you to be at school every single day, period. And they come. Whether they're walking, they're catching rides.
Is this 5 days a week?
5 days a week.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and they're coming and they're there. I mean, it's something different. But we have great teachers, Miss Warren and Miss Parker, over there, and the kids they love the environment. Everything is different, So we teach differently. And we take time to go step by step, and they're learning from that. And what happens is they're going out and bringing in like 1 or 2 friends every other day, or every other week. Yeah.
Well, probably don't realize that that's that big of a issue.
Well, when you have 15 students trying to get a high set,
Yeah.
that's an issue.
Yeah.
And, you know, I would say 80% of them are from the Minden area, citizens of Minden. And we're starting to produce the type of citizens we need in our communities. And that's the most important thing.
I know in the past you worked with the technical school helping get kids into they have an adult ed program there, and a lot of those students transition into a curriculum at the technical school. If they finish your program and they get that high set, that high school equivalency diploma, do you do any kind of, can you do any follow-up? Do you try to help them, okay, you got your diploma now, this is what you need to do further on?
As a matter of fact, last week, Bipsy, Bossier Parish Community College was over here at the school, and they talk about transitioning to the next stage.
Okay, so you're ahead of me on that deal.
Yeah.
You
so,
see me coming.
Do you remember Seth Morgan?
Yes, from up around Cotton Valley.
Okay, Seth, was one of my first
You're right.
students. I say Seth is now at Bipsy, majoring in industrimentation. And
Okay.
we moving students from not knowing what they want to do to being productive and moving on with their life in college.
Yeah.
Now, Seth has a two-year degree. He'll go there for 2 years, come out making $75,000 a year in a high demanding job at the age of, Seth will be like 19 or 20.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So you help them get ready, because really the diploma or even it's just a permission slip to go on to future further training. It's not the end of the road. It's just the beginning.
That's it.
Help you get a start.
It's just you get started.
Right.
You know, the goal is to get these young people an opportunity and show them, you have choices in life. You don't have to just be in one place. But if that's all you used to seeing, and no one shows you anything else differently, that's what you'll grow up thinking that's all you have.
So they're getting the academic side, math, science, but they're also getting some life skill advice as well.
The life skills that's very important. We have a program called The Veil. Miss Deborah Speed, she comes in and do life coaching with the students. And life coaching I found was very important because when they work with the students, it gives them a chance to try to see their future. They have this one thing that they have called cardboard, and you cut out pictures out of magazines. And I think that's the greatest thing in the world because they say, hey, this is where I'm at now, and this is where I plan to be in the future. And that's very important for these young people now, or for the students, period.
Could you use further help from adults? Are there other avenues or aspects of this program that you would like to implement, but you just need some more help if someone wanted to help you out?
We always looking for someone to help us.
How would they contact you? What they may have to offer?
They can contact us at go to our Facebook, communityfirsthighset.com, or they could give me a call at 318-606-6584. And we're always looking, or stop by, 202 Miller Street, right here in Minden. Just stop by. Stop by and look at the program. Stop by and see the students. We need a lot of more male figures involved in the growth of our community.
If you're a young person out there and maybe regular school just isn't working for you, maybe you're struggling with other issues, it might be worth your while. Again, give me that number one more time. So
phone number is 318-606-6584.
And you're on Facebook, and what's the house?
We're on Facebook. You can go to Facebook, Community First, peopleforthepeople.com, or you can go to our school page, communityfirsthighset.com.
Garrison Peters, our guest this morning with Community First, and starting a program that apparently is very much in demand for our area, located on Miller Street, and young people may want to check that out. Garrison, tremendous work. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your information, and you're welcome back anytime.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to tell you, you're a hero too because of all the work you do. The kids think you're great. Mr. Lowe been doing this for a long time, and we really appreciate him in our community. And one more thing, happy birthday, Mom. It's her birthday this morning, so I have to make sure I say that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you letting me be here.
That's the benefits of live radio. There you go. Garrett, thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Okay, thank you.